Yeah.
How frustrating was it for you to see the turnovers pile up the way they did there in that second half?
Well, in the second half, I don't, we had 6 in the first half, maybe. So yeah, they did, especially in the third quarter. There was a segment where I felt like we were decent on defense, not great, but we just gave them more possessions. And turnovers are just emotionally frustrating, especially when you're trying to, get a win. And you got to stack a lot of good possessions together. But I just go back to the first quarter, 38 points in the first quarter. That is unacceptable defense. And then after that, we played our brand of defense for the rest of the game. But to your point, that first quarter and then the timely turnovers, it's hard to dig yourself out of those holes. And even still, we had a chance to win the game. We just didn't put enough possessions together. After we took the lead, we just couldn't, stack enough, and have the understanding that every possession is important. And that's the one thing this team is learning.
I know this games are decided throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see when they first shot on that three-pointer?
The explanation, it is what it is. I'm not going to do the ranting and all that stuff. But I'm not sure if there's anything else you could do in that situation. It's an end of game play, and you're trying to get up a 3. So what else is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So the explanation doesn't matter. It's a basketball play. And I thought that call, it didn't decide the game, but I just didn't understand the explanation. What else is he doing? Not passing. It's Alec Burks. That's what he does. And those are tough calls to swallow.
When you talk about string every possession mattering, it seems like this team gets up by 1, or they're down by 1 with a chance to take a lead. And that's really when those empty possessions come. I'm sure you preach that to them. Like, is it just a matter of it clicking at some point and you hope that it happens? Like, how much more can you say?
I think it's a combination of it clicking, it hurting, and then having enough is enough mentality, where you get in those moments and you understand we got to get a good shot. We have to be on point on defense, no matter what it takes. That's a big hump for this team right now, and you can't take possessions off. That's everybody knows that in the NBA. But when you're in those moments, that's what the good teams do. They execute. And DeJounte had a drive to the basket. Somebody stepped up. He hits Clint for a dunk. Like, those are the kinds of possessions that we have to have when you have a close game like we had tonight.
It seems like the turnovers tend to come in bunches for this team, 5-6 minute stretches. Is that just a characteristic of young teams that they learn, or is it something else that you're noticing?
No, I think it's both. It's young, but it's also, you're not going to be young forever. I think we got to stop using that around here. All the young, like, if you were in high school, nobody would call you young. They'd just be like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? So the young thing, I'm not buying that. I think we just got to stop doing it, and we have to understand how valuable the ball is. I'd rather us get a shot than give it away, especially live ball turnovers. But if you look at our numbers tonight, we shot 52%, and the turnovers, kind of nullified that. The free throws were about even. 36 assists. That we move the ball, we play the right way. We just got to recognize those moments when, we have 1 or 2. We got to slow it down and make sure that we're fundamentally sound and running our stuff properly so that we can get up a shot.
Bagley and Kevin Lowry to be able to propertize some of those higher
Yeah.
What did you see from those?
I thought they played solid tonight. I'm running, he wasn't even on the team last week, and I'm running timeout plays for Kevin, and he's coming through, and Bags has been solid. His energy, his play around the basket, he's putting pressure on the rim. They're taking advantage of their opportunities, and that's what you look for especially when you're going through times like this. You want to see the guys that are going to step up, not complain, not feel sorry for themselves, and go out there and hoop.
Let's go.
All right, thank you.